Today I will start the chapter Alcohol and Phenol. It will also consist of a series of lectures. Today I will start with part 1. Now the first topic that I must start is the synthesis of alcohol. Now reaction 1, we can synthesize alcohol through substitution reaction. For example, if we start with ethyl iodide CH3CH2I and we heat it with aqueous KOH or NaOH. Now when we take aqueous KOH or NaOH, we have free OH minus ion and that will execute nucleophilic substitution reaction in this reactant. So this will give us CH3CH2OH. We will have ethanol. Now the mechanism for this reaction is this is the ethyl iodide and this OH minus will carry out nucleophilic substitution after having a backside attack, since the antibonding of this bonding molecular orbital is present in this position. It is anti to this bond. So OH minus will attack at the antibonding and I will leave the system. It is a leaving group and we will have inversion and the product is ethanol. Now if we use KOH, the byproduct will be Ki, and if we use NaOH, the byproduct will be NaI. This is an SN2 reaction, nucleophilic substitution second order. Now this will be the major product. Now what will be the minor product? The minor product in this reaction is ethene. So we will get alkene when we perform this type of reaction. This will however be minor. The mechanism for this is E2, that is elimination second order. I write this ethyl iodide in this form, and OH minus will also act as base alongside nucleophile. So we will have alkene, and this H and OH, it will give us H2O, and this I, it will be I minus, and we will have Ki or NaI. Now this alkene is generated due to dehydrohalogenation. So you see there is a dehydrogenation and there is a dehalogenation. So alongside the nucleophilic substitution which gives primary alcohol, we will have alkene due to dehydrohalogenation of this alkyl halide. But this will be minor product. Now to get rid of this minor product, one may use a weaker base. Since in the mechanism I have just shown you in the elimination second order mechanism which was giving alkene, I have shown you that OH minus acts as the base alongside nucleophile, so it gives alkene. Now if we decrease the strength of the base, then this elimination second order, this elimination reaction, that is dehydrohalogenation process, can be avoided. Then we will have only this ethanol as the selective product. So to have this, we have to use moist Ag2O heat. So it will give us CH3CH2OH and AgI. Now moist Ag2O, you see, means Ag2O plus H2O, so it will give us 2 AgOH. Now this Ag plus and I minus will precipitate at AgI, and this OH minus will give us the ethanol. And since this is a weaker base, it will not give alkene. Now if we try, after B we have the reaction C. If we try with tertiary alkyl halide, here it was 1 degree halide, 1 degree alkyl halide. Now if we start with 3 degree halide and we apply the same reagent, aqueous NaOH or KOH heat, we will get this one as the major product, and we will have alcohol as the minor product. See, when we use 1 degree halide, we get alcohol as the major product and alkene as the minor product. But when we use 3 degree alkyl halide, tertiary alkyl halide, we get alcohol as the minor product and this one as the major product. So this is because if we discuss the mechanism, it will be like now this antibonding is within the cage of these 3 bulky groups, these 3 methyl groups. So this antibonding cannot be accessed by this OH minus ion. So there will be no SN2 attack. This will not occur. Now what may happen? This OH minus can extract a proton, which, so this sigma bond will have access to this antibonding. Now it will form a pi bond and this will be eliminated. So we have elimination reaction and it will give us CH3 bond C, here it is CH3 and here it is double bond CH2. So here dehydrohalogenation results, and due to steric hindrance, huge steric hindrance, we will get the nucleophilic substituted product, that is the alcohol, as the minor product. So to have alcohol, we must start with 1 degree alkyl halide and not with 3 degree. Now one should feel the problem that what will happen if we start with 2 degree. 1 degree gives alcohol as the major product and 3 degree gives alcohol as the minor product and this alkene as the major product. Now what will happen if we start with 2 degree alkyl halide? We use the same reagent, then we will have both alcohol and alkene. no major minor, almost equal. We will have the probability of nucleophilic substitution and also almost equal probability of the elimination reaction. So this, if we start with 2 degree alkyl halide, it will give us a mixture of alcohol and alkene. So to have alcohol from alkyl halides, it is better to start with primary halides, and you can synthesize only primary alcohols. If you start with these tertiary structures, you will not get the alcohol as the major product. Then, how will you be able to synthesize this tertiary butanol? See, it is forming as a minor product through reaction 1. So, how to get this as the major product, I will discuss in the reaction 2 or 3. Now, in reaction 2, we will use concentrated H2SO4 on alkenes. So, we will treat alkenes with concentrated H2SO4, and after that we will boil the intermediate with water. This is the scheme for the second reaction. So let us start with alkene. Now we will apply concentrated H2SO4 on alkene. What will happen? First, there will be electrophilic attack of H plus on this alkene. So it will give us now what is left after deprotonation of H2SO4. This is the structure of sulfuric acid. Now when the proton is extracted by this alkene, we will have this structure. Now this will get bonded to this carbocation and we will have ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Now when we boil this with water, there will be substitution reaction and we will get protonated alcohol. Now deprotonation will result and we will finally have this alcohol. So this is the mechanism. So first we have to treat the alkenes with concentrated H2SO4. Then we have to boil it with water. Then the product is obtained. Now what will happen when we start with an asymmetric alkene? Here you see it is a symmetric alkene, so H plus can attack on either carbon, that will give the same product. But if we start with an asymmetric alkene, what will be the product? Let us see. Now we take the simplest asymmetric alkene which is propene, CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2. Now we will study what will be the product. We will also treat this propene with concentrated H2SO4, then we will boil it with water. Now the mechanism, here you see there are two sites for electrophilic attack. It may attack at this carbon, it may attack at this carbon. Say this to be path 1 and this to be path 2. Now in path 1 we see what will happen. This H plus attacks at this side and this pi bond opens up here. So here will be plus. So we will have a 2 degree carbocation. Now in path 2 we will have attack at this side. So there will be plus at the terminal carbon. This is 1 degree carbocation. Now which one is more stable? This one is more stable because there is 2 plus I effect and there are 6 alpha hydrogens. So there will be 6 hyperconjugation. And here it is, we have only 1 plus I effect and there are 2 hyperconjugation. So stability order will be like this. Now you see how this stability will guide the product. If you draw the reaction profile, since you are now an expert of chemical kinetics, in chemical kinetics, I can show you about the effect of this stability of this carbocation. Now here is the reactant, here is the transition state 1, here we have the intermediate, here we have the transition state 2 and here is the product. Now we have here propene. We are not interested in transition state now. Now we have the intermediates, two intermediates, one is 2 degree carbocation, one is 1 degree carbocation. Now this one is more stable. Now this is the energy axis, so we have to draw two intermediates. So more the energy, more will be the instability, less the energy, more will be the stability, less the energy, more will be the stability. So here we will have the structure 1 and here we will have structure 2. It is 2 degree carbocation and it is the 1 degree carbocation. Now you see which one is more stable. However, you see the two transition states will be different, so I must not take it to this will be the diagram. So you see the activation energy for this reaction for the path 1 is less compared to the activation energy of the path 2. So reaction will follow this path and not this path, since this is associated with the less activation energy. So we will have product through this carbocation. Now we have from H2SO4 OSO3H minus and it will attack at this site. So we will have this is isopropyl hydrogen sulfate. Now when we boil it with water, we will get propan 2-ol. So you see, when we use asymmetric alkene, the H plus attacks on the terminal carbon so that the more stable carbocation is obtained, and we have later on the OH at the more substituted position. So you see, if you start with ethene, you will get only 1 degree alcohol, that is ethanol. But if you start with any other molecule other than ethene, that is not going to give you any 1 degree alcohol. So using reaction 2, you can synthesize only 1 degree all, that is ethanol. Other primary alcohols, that is 1 degree alcohols, cannot be prepared using this method, since when we start with alkenes other than ethene, it will lead us to the more substituted alcoholic position, and we will not get the OH at the terminal positions, since this intermediate is unstable. Now in reaction 3, we will use dilute mineral acid instead of concentrated H2SO4. We will use dilute H2SO4, or we will use dilute HCl. So in reaction 3, you see, we start with, now for this reaction to happen, you must start with reactive alkenes, not ethene. It will also give us product, but to have a greater yield, you must start with reactive alkenes like this one. This is 2-methyl propene. So here we will give dilute H2SO4. So let us see what this gives us. Now mechanism, here also, now at first, since we have used dilute H2SO4, it will protonate water, and we will have hydroxonium ion and this bisulfate ion. Now this will act as the acid. So this is the hydroxonium ion. If we take dilute HCl instead of dilute H2SO4, it will be like, so whatever may be the mineral acid, this H3O plus will initiate the reaction, will start the reaction. Now there are two sides. One is this, say it is 1, and this is say 2. So the attack may be attacked by this electrophile H plus, maybe at the terminal position or maybe at the more substituted position. So in both the cases, let us write the intermediate. So in path 1, we will have CH3 here, and here it is plus, and in path 2 we will have H plus here. See, if the H plus attacks at this position, we will have 3 degree carbocation, and if the H plus attacks at this position, we will have a 1 degree carbocation. Now 3 degree carbocation is much more stable than 1 degree Cc. Since you see there are 3 plus I effects, which is decreasing the positive charge here and thereby stabilizing this carbocation species, and there are 9 alpha hydrogens, so there are 9 hyperconjugation, and here you see only 1 plus I effect and 1 hyperconjugation. So this is much more stable. So the like before, the intermediate here will be more stable, so it will pass through this 3 degree Cc and it will not cross through this path. Now here water will attack first. to give the protonated alcohol, and there will be deprotonation then, and we have the tertiary butanol as the major product. Now you see, in previous reactions we got, in reaction 1 probably, when we have attempted to we have attempted the nucleophilic substitution, there is actually dehydrohalogenation in the major form, so alkene were the major product, and this substituted product, that is the tertiary butanol, is the minor product, was the minor product. So I have told you that in coming reactions I will show you how to prepare this, how to synthesize this as the major product. So to synthesize 1 degree alcohol, you may opt for the nucleophilic substitution using aqueous NaOH or aqueous KOH from 1 degree halides. But for synthesis of tertiary alcohol, don't use the aqueous KOH or aqueous NaOH upon the tertiary halides, because that is going to give you only alkenes as the major product. To have the 3 degree alcohols, follow this path. You apply just dilute H2SO4 or dilute HCl, and that will give you this tertiary butanol. So we will have here tertiary butanol. Here you have this tertiary butyl carbocation as the intermediate, and another intermediate, this is isobutyl carbocation. Now this is 1 degree, so it is unstable, it is much more stable, so the reaction will continue through this path and will give you this tertiary butanol as the major product. Now sometimes rearrangement may occur at the structure. Owing to the critical nature of the structure, I will discuss one such reaction. If instead of this alkene you are given, this is 2-methylpropene, this is propene and this is 2-methyl, 1, 2. Now if you are given this reaction and then dilute acid is given, say dilute H2SO4 or dilute HCl. Now what will you get first? First see, like before, there are 2 sites for electrophilic attack. One is this one, say this is path 1, and one is this one, say it is path 2. So it will give us if the H plus attacks at this site, that is path 1, it will give us CH3 here and plus here, and if it attacks at this site, there will be carbocation at the terminal position. So we have probabilities of 2 such carbocations. Now you can easily eliminate the path, this is path 2, using the concept of stability of carbocations. You see, this is 2 degree carbocation, so more stable, and this is 1 degree carbocation, less stable. So reaction will continue through this path and not through this path, as mentioned before. So it will continue through this reaction. Now see, if you try to attack using oxygen of water, here it will give you wrong result. Always check the structure and see if there is possibility of any further stability within the structure or not. This will not occur since this attack is slower than this migration rate. So here methanide migration will occur, so we will have CH3, this methyl along with this lone pair, with this bond pair comes to this position, so we will have CH3 and here CH3 was already present. So we have a 2 degree carbocation here. Now see, there will be plus. Since this methyl takes these 2 electrons, bond pair electrons, and come here, we have plus here, and this plus will be neutralized. So now see, this is 3 degree carbocation. So before attack at this site by nucleophile water, there will be a migration, and this rearrangement will give a more stable carbocation than 2 degree carbocation. Now it's time for water to attack. It will attack at this position. So after deprotonation of this product, after attack of H2O, we will have CH3 this is the product. Now see, the name of this compound is, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is but 1 in 4 carbons. So it is but alkene at the terminal position. So it is but 1 in, and here it is 3, 3 dimethyl. So we have started with 3, 3 dimethyl but 1 in. And what we get? This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is 2, 3 dimethyl. So it is 2, 3 dimethyl but 2-ol. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 dimethyl but 2-ol. So we get this product.